Welcome to another writing video from Rebecca. Today I'm going to be talking about my novel Strays. So right now it's really short, I have 23 pages and I'm kind of stuck. And that's part of the reason I'm making this video. I'd like some tips on where it goes. So I'm going to read you a section of each chapter. The wind is screaming and howling like a wolf out looking for food. Lonesome spirit roaming through the woodlands. She stops to rest under a lonely tree, sad doggy eyes smiling wistfully. The wind is her hymn, and she finds joy in it. Her dark fur clings to her muscular but emaciated body like a windbreaker. Her stance is timid and she is afraid. Sometimes she is searching for something other than food. She howls an elf sound, a resounding trumpet. She's alone, afraid, and free. A lot of hard, thick muscles, but what can muscles do for you when you're lonely and hungry? Hungry for more than just physical food. Hungry for peace and love. Searching for a bright, shining moon to howl at. A God to believe in. A little girl walks in the same woods. Her long, dark hair is braided behind her back. She has a wistful, misty body, like a sprite. She hovers above the dirty, grassy path. The lonesome wolf is invisible to her, and her to it. She senses a scared presence, anyways. She is afraid and doesn't really know why. A beast prowling the woodlands, looking to devour her. The wind and the rain engulfs her. That was part of the prologue. Chapter 1. I am between two worlds. Scene 1. Living in another. I live in heaven. Celtic has been with us for 4 years now, and she has been a loving friend. She's kind and touches me with her paws, and sometimes... But I read this wrong. So before I read you chapter 1, I need to give you some advice, some of what happens in the prologue. In the prologue, Janine is looking for... She's the fairy girl I mentioned in the prologue, and she's looking for herbs. She's gathering herbs, ganja, and echinawa, which is good for the throat. And she's looking for them and brings them home to her mother. And she sees a stray cat at her doorstep, and she brings her in and names her Celtic. And so this is going to be the first couple paragraphs of chapter 1. So, here goes. Strays, chapter 1. I am between two worlds. Scene 1. Living in another. I live in heaven. Celtic has been with us for 4 years now, and she has been a loving friend. She's kind and touches me with her paws sometimes, but she no longer scratches and bites. I am 10 now, and I decided I would stay 10 forever. My dream is to go to the Olympics for figure skating. When I am out on the ice, I am completely free. Lonely sadness runs away, and it's just me and the ice, my leotard dress, spinning and jumping, free and at peace as if the ice were a part of my body. Like Celtic, I am a stray. I am different, a wild girl, a fairy. Most people would think I am crazy if I told them I'm a fairy. Either way, I'm a wisp in the woods, a lost girl, now a found girl. When I am on the ice, I watch the intermediate girls spinning and jumping. I close my eyes and memorize the movements. The movements flood into my blood, into my soul. I soar through the air, doing leaps and single toe loop jumps. I spin and I do one-legged squats. I started 2 years ago, and for now I'm in the beginner's class. I skate in my velvet silver leotard dress, and wait for my class to start. I could have advanced, but I want to master stopping. I want to learn all the different ways to skate, and turn it into a dance. To how to let my pain out in my skating. So how this sentence went was, I wanted to learn all the different ways to skate, how to turn it into a dance, how to let my pain out in my skating. When I'm out on the ice, I feel different. I feel wings, and that's normal because I'm a fairy. But some of the times, I wonder if I became a cherub. When the beginner's class starts, my eyes smile. I think about Celtic as I skate. Celtic is purring and meowing a sad meow. I am not there. My dad is home, putting food out for her. I am the one that found her. Janine, my instructor says, you're ready to move up to intermediate. My heart is pounding and joy enters my heart. Jesus, am I really ready? I ask out loud. More than anything, I want the answer to be yes. And so that's part of chapter 1. Now I'm going to browse through and find the first part of chapter 2. In this novel, I put in scripture. So after this portion that I wrote, everything is possible for one who believes. Immediately we exclaim, I do believe, help me with my disbelief. And that's Mark 9:23-24. I have no clue what version I got it from. So I'm rolling down. Chapter 2. There is a secret wildness in every soul, a great starving heart. Sometimes I feel like I'm living in the wild open fields. I am a forest, a pond. I crumble and shift. I wake, my breath, deep inside the earth. I am in the woodlands. I am a sprite, my long black hair dancing around my body. I go off the well-worn path and dance. I break out into a run, and when I fall, I sit there, memorizing the ice. Sometimes I always find my way back to my house. I've been learning how to fly for 10 years now. I go to the secret jungle of my heart, trying to walk on air. When I was a toddler, I would pretend to be a tiger and jump while I was crawling. Then I would lie down and roll around, pretending to be a cat, a stray, like Celtic. I knew by 4 that I was different. It lit up some eclectic thing inside of me. The sun would shine down on me, filling me with brightness. Even at 4, I knew that was God. Today I am looking at a bright emerald necklace my mom gave me when I was 7. It's a jewel shining as if it were heated up in a kiln, a flower bursting to life, wild and bright. I am a poet grasping for words. My figure skating coach always calls me Little Grasshopper. He has more to teach me than just ice skating. Kane Kildred, my coach, tells me not to be afraid to stand out and go out on a leap. Janine, he says, the worst thing that can happen is you will fall, then get right back up again. Another thing I have Kane say is, he says, Janine, going to Earth will pollute your soul. Okay, I'm skipping around, and here I wrote, it is 5 a.m. and I am in the woods running. I have to be home by 7, so Ellie, and that's her mom, can drive me to the rink for my private lessons. I run as fast as I can, the wind at my back. I rest beside a green ever-blossoming tree. A shining dove lands on one of the branches, and I smile up at it, laughing with my eyes. Kane taught me that people don't accept each other, and it's sad because we were all meant to be part of one big family, standing out together, sending a message. I think about this when my heart is pounding, sweat dripping down my forehead. Only my first workout of the day, I get up and walk home, letting the wildness of the woodlands get into my blood, into my heart. Kane told me that the ice, it goes into your heart. When it's in your heart, you will skate free, even if you're competing. I get home in time and my mom hugs me. Janine, she says, you need strong ankles, strong legs to dance on ice. That's not the only reason I run. I run because it brings me joy and wakes me up. So that was part of chapter 1. I'm not sure, that might have been chapter 2. I am by the willow tree again. I feel her tragic tears. I am by the willow tree again. I feel her tragic tears. I lie down, close my eyes, and visualize ballet and figure skating. I've heard that visualizing it makes you better at it. Ice dance, ballet in the sky. I am a princess of God, an ice princess. There is dew on the grass, and the back of my dress is wet with pale green grass stains. God is saying grace. We have unmerited grace, unmerited favor, because He loves us silly. I have no clue what chapter I'm at. Here's chapter 4. It's all the same right here. I write about ice and the woods. Here, Earth would pollute you, Janine, Kane says. But I'm training like an Olympian, so why not go to the Olympics? We do squats when we throw the ball. When we're in the squat, we catch it, and when we stand up, we do jumping squats and ball twisting squats. That's good for today, Kane says, and I'm exhausted, so it's okay. I want to eat my lunch and take my journal to my favorite place in the woods. I found more reasons to go to Earth to skate. In my skating, I could sow peace among the elite skaters who think they are better than others just because they are wearing medals. Earth could pollute you, Janine, I remember. I wonder about that while I take my skates off and stretch and go to my locker to get my pink skating jacket and my shoes. My mom picks me up and we go to dinner and eat. We drive home and I tell her I'm going on a walk. My legs are burning, but it doesn't matter. There's a violet spark in my eye and it's warm outside. I'm a fairy and I want my bare feet to touch the muddy, grassy path. I want the flowers to wake up from the dreams and talk to me. There's a creek, and on the other side of the creek are two big rocks. I wade into the water instead of trying to jump across the stream. Not that I noticed the typo. Not that I wouldn't make the jump. I just wanted to be in the water. I get to the rock and sit there, meditating and praying. I open my journal and let words pour out. I describe the woodlands as they shift and change. Blue herons soaring through the sky. Eagles and dragons that are actually people that look like mystical creatures. I don't know if I said that right. Blue herons soaring through the sky. Eagles and dragons that are actually people that look like mystical creatures. A phoenix stops to sit on a rock next to me. She has golden brown and yellow feathers and a fur coat. I'm not sure if she's really a phoenix or an angel sent to remind me, Janine, you are a cherub. I think about Celtic. I think about the day I found her and I wondered if she followed me home, speeding ahead of me, leading me back home. I think about that and thank Celtic, hoping she could hear me. I want her to have her parents, friends, and a soulmate. I want a cat family. So, right now I'm on page 10, there are 23 pages. We all have pain. We're all a little lost sometimes. I look into the abyss, a black hole, and I see myself floating in space, flying. It's a reflection, an image, a mirror. It's not a portal and it's not a disease. It is a lack, it is torture, it is slavery. It is daily captures, astronauts having alien parties. Pain captures us when we listen to the word. Pain captures us when we listen to the world. Sickness befalls us. I know in my heart that is better than being blind or deaf. Blind, stuck in the palest white hole, constantly in an alien lab, scared of being dissected. Yes, I have disturbing thoughts sometimes, especially when I visit Earth cemeteries to pay tribute. But that's what blindness is. Empty white. Black is the color, and when blind people close their eyes, they are engulfed by darkness. Sometimes they see a black sky with bright white stars. It's a lesson, and 90% of the time it isn't real. It's a vision fogging the eyes. For some, it's caused by demons. If it's somewhat peaceful, it is a gift from God. It is a lesson towards faith and prayer. God whispers, "My child, you are not in space. You are not in a hospital. You are safe." And I found something I like. In the woodlands near Earth, I bent down and smelled mahogany roses. I'll start over. In the woodlands near Earth, I bent down and smelled the mahogany roses, the still violets sitting, sprites like me stirring and walking through the woods. We have carved out a path together, short and sparkling, united we stand. There are hibiscus, rose petals, and bright red passion fruit. Hold on, I need to check the time. Yeah, I'm at 13, so I'm gonna stop reading from my novel Strays. I'm still stuck. I don't really know what the plot is. I guess I could have Jean go to the Olympics. I guess could not go, but I haven't decided yet. But I'm gonna go through a little bit more because I have time. I am the hunted, not the hunter. I am not here to disturb the animals. I am here to be myself, and I am the freest when I am in the woods looking for secret spots to meditate, pray, and write in a journal. Long before I was born, but computers and even typewriters didn't exist, people did their writing in their journals. I wade in the streams and I dance in the mud. I wave to strangers and try to look into them. The sky is an azure blue, and there is a miasma of thoughts running through my mind. I think about the marshes and wonder if it was a dream. No, it couldn't have been. When I got home, I was soaking wet. I think about figure skating and the verdant green earth. I think about my parents and the ever-growing world. The mud and the grass sing songs to me. The trees are a canopy, a blanket covering the sky. I immerse myself in the water and splash around. I crouch down and cup my hands, picking up water and rinsing my face. I hum gently and find a rock to stand on. I am looking for a new secret spot, and I don't know where I am. This happens sometimes when I wander. I jump from rock to rock, my face and hair wet. I hear sun whistling. It's beautiful. It's especially beautiful because they can't whisper. A fairy, an elf. I hum along. We are all together. We are all united. I find a grassy place to stand on, and I smile. The stream doesn't lead to the marshes. I am safe and free, lost, but I have my phone, so someone will find me if I can't get back. I imagine they can track me. So, that's about it for Strays. Catch me later.